I'm reading killer concepts from my YouTube comments. Today's original killer concept comes from AliGogo2911, and their concept is the Cobra.
Give me a hell yeah!
The Cobra would be of average height, have a tear radius of 32 meters, and move at about 4.6 meters per second. This would make them comparable to Legion, Ghostface, or Pig. Now, AliGogo said they didn't know anything about the lore, but if you've watched my other videos, I usually make up some lore for them, so here we go. In the ancient alleys of Isfahan, whispers of a spectral assassin known only as the Cobra echo through the labyrinthine bazaars. Born from the depths of the Persian Empire, the Cobra emerged from a secretive order of Zahir, trained in the deadly arts of stealth and poisoncraft. With a mind as sharp as his blade, he became a master of deception and manipulation, blending seamlessly into the shadows as he stalked his prey. Rumors abound of the Cobra's exploits. Tales of his ability to slip past even the most vigilant guards, his signature dagger poised to strike with lethal precision. Each assassination leaves behind the unmistakable mark of the serpent, a single puncture wound dripping with deadly venom. Despite his fearsome reputation, the Cobra remains a mystery, his true identity shrouded in secrecy. But to those who have felt the chill of his presence, he is a relentless force of death, a phantom whose legend grows with every whisper of the night. Alright, so let's talk about the killer's powers. So AliGogo did mention that he's a Persian assassin. He'd be like a combination of Wesker, Ghostface, Legion, and Plague. So Snake's Bite. The Cobra can dash forward and poison survivors. Special ability, Snake's Bite. When a survivor gets hit, a health state gets lost and a poison status effect will be inflicted. Survivors need to cleanse the poison with an antidote or a health state will be lost. When a survivor gets hit by the dash, the Cobra gets undetectable status effect for 5 seconds every time. If a survivor gets hit and there is another survivor within 3 meters, the killer will auto dash to that survivor. His dash attack can be chained to survivors continuously if in range, unless the survivor is affected by the poison status effect. If the killer dashes at a survivor with the poison status effect, the survivor will suffer the hindered status effect for 20 seconds. This will not affect the interaction with the antidote. For every survivor hit with the chain attack, the undetectable status will be extended by 1.5 seconds. Alright, now let's talk about the killer's perks. So the first perk is called Mirage. Every time the killer hits a survivor, the undetectable status effect will be applied for 3 seconds. The second perk is called Scorch Hook Sandstorm. When a survivor gets hooked on a Scorch Hook, all survivors will get the Oblivious status effect, and this will last until the hook survivor is saved from the hook by any means, by anyone, or the hook survivor unhooks themselves. And the last perk is called For the Creed. Every time a generator gets completed, the killer's attack lunge increases by 0.5 meters. So overall, great idea, AliGogo. I really like how you incorporated the concept of being a Persian assassin into the name of the Cobra. Also, fantastic representation of picking an area that we don't have any killers or survivors from. So I believe Persia would be a modern day Iran, so we don't have any Iranian characters. I think the closest person we have is the Plague, and she would be Babylonian, which that's somewhere in the Middle East between Baghdad and then the Persian Gulf. And that would be where the modern day Babylonia would be located. Now, the killer's power was a little bit confusing in my opinion. I do understand you said you wanted it to be similar to Wesker's dash, but not as far of a lunge. But I will say the idea or the concept of chaining it together would make it so survivors should be away from other survivors. Like, you don't want survivors paired up together. This actually might be pretty nasty against Swifts and people who are trying to get like beam saves or something like that if necessary. Now, my last comment is about the perks. The perks, they were fantastic ideas, but I think they need to be stronger. Like, based on the current state of what we discussed in this video, I would use the Cobra, but I would never use any of the Cobra's perks. I'd probably use other people's perks. Like, for example, for the Creed, every time a generator gets completed, the killer's attack lunge gets increased by 0.5 meters. I don't want any of the generators being completed, so I probably won't use that one. And what's ironic is that I'm a survivor main and I'm saying this. I want this killer's perks to be stronger, but that's just my opinion. If you guys haven't already, please like, subscribe, and check out the other original killer concept videos that I have. And if you want to, leave your concept in the comments and I read every single one of these and I'll try to make yours a video. If you guys have already left a comment on the old videos, I've probably already either seen them, written them down, or I'm working on them right now. So please keep doing what you're doing.